Well, we are here at the Green Room. I'm Alex Hendrix, and I'm here to ruin Matt Mandrella's life. We're here doing Hot Seat, which is maybe a familiar format to you. We are going to eat some wings. We're going to answer some questions. We are going to survive.
All in the name of Huntsville music.
Yes, really pushing the Huntsville music agenda by putting ourselves in physical pain.
Yeah, because there's nothing more important to developing a music ecosystem than eating hot wings and answering questions.
Trust, I would say. I think this is a trust building
It's a sign
exercise.
of trust and collaboration.
That's right.
Team building and
persistence.
Just being awesome together. I am very good at eating chicken wings.
Good.
I like hot and spicy food. So I think I'm as ready for this challenge as anybody could be. Famous last words.
I feel like the confidence will get us through.
Yeah, I feel like I'll make it past the first one.
Yeah. Okay, good. Well, we're going to start with this one.
Okay.
Crystal, hot sauce, typical Louisiana, just standard, not too bad.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with the brand, and sure. I am looking forward to this one and know what I'm getting into on round one. So,
all right, you want to cheers the first one?
Cheers.
Cheers. Immediately bad at eating.
It's a child's game.
Super easy. All right.
Great. If that's as bad as it gets, then we're going to rock it.
We haven't started the questions yet, so I'm going to grill you too. There's going to be some psychological warfare as well. So let's start with why you're here in Huntsville. You are obviously the Huntsville Music Officer.
I am.
Happy to have you.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
6 months under your belt with this job. What are some things that you have been surprised that you didn't quite expect when you moved to Huntsville?
I think the depth of talent within the local music scene, for sure. Knew we had a good local music scene and a lot of good people in it, but I had no idea how many and how deep and across genres. And just the overall enthusiasm from both the fan and artist community about, what the city's trying to do with music, about the amphitheater, about my role, and how collaborative and open and, just awesome our artists are in terms of engaging and open to collaborating with each other across genres and very welcoming and inclusive. It's a really special community.
That's wonderful. That's very heartwarming.
I love it. No, can't say anything bad about our artist community, it's awesome. So I'm loving it more every day.
Now, equally heartwarming.
What a transition.
That's why they pay me the big bucks, and the big bucks are chicken wings. All right.
Do you want to dip this one? Are we that bold?
Yeah. Okay, I'll take
cheers and dip. Oh, you're getting into it.
Well,
I'm not that brave.
I'm just not good at dipping, turns out.
A little more kick.
Yeah.
Still a child's game. There's nothing like scorching hot chicken wings on a nice 95-degree day.
100% humidity, 100% chicken weather.
Delicious. If only we had some boiling tap water to chase it down with.
Do you have hot tea? Speaking of tea, I'm so good at this. I'm actually so good at this, Matt. Let's spill the tea. Okay, what are you working on right now? What are some initiatives the music office is rolling out?
2 big things we're working on is we're putting together a website with a comprehensive live music citywide calendar, which is going to be awesome. A great tool that I think our citizens will really appreciate. Hope goal for that is to be a one-stop shop for any and all live music in Huntsville to find out what you're doing this evening. And also excited that we're going to be proclaiming September as Huntsville Music Month. So in addition to showcasing all the awesome stuff that we have going on the event calendar, we'll be programming some career and artist development panels. We're going to put some music into city council meetings. We are going to have a industry-wide a Huntsville music industry job fair and volunteer expo. And a bunch of other stuff. So we're still putting together the final touches, and we'll be announcing more details about the website and Huntsville Music Month in the upcoming weeks. So
I love that.
Exciting time.
I love that you're really building the infrastructure of the scene as a whole instead of just focusing on, live music, or, you're really like cohesively and holistically looking at everything, which is great.
Well, thank you. And you have to, because an ecosystem is everything from education to the big shows at your lovely venue and everything in between. So great performing arts sector, education piece, of course, is really important, and I just wish that I could multiply myself and clone myself 4 times to tackle everything we need to tackle sooner. So, but we've got a great music board helping out along the way, a great community. So yeah, big things happening in Huntsville and a lot of exciting things in the works. So
Amazing. Ready for the next round?
of course.
Okay, so
Are you getting a little? I'm getting a little forehead sweat.
I am. I can't tell if it's because it's
well,
July in
that's what
Alabama or
makes
if we've been warned that this is the last easy ride. Did you dip?
I'm gonna dip. You know what? Let's commit to dip because that's how you do this thing.
All right,
All right.
let's go.
It's like a sweet and sour sauce.
So far, my hangnails are unscathed. I was really worried about that.
I got a glove. You need it.
I will not be seen in gloves. Let the record show.
I feel good. And yeah, I actually think the second one was a little hotter than the third one.
I would agree with that.
A little like forehead sweat, but outside of that,
Different kind of heat.
yeah,
This one has a little bit more of like a outward, but this one was a slow burn.
feeling good. A little underwhelmed on the heat level, actually. I hope things pick up a little bit because
I think we've got some more exciting flavors to come yet. What is one thing that you want Huntsville musicians to know?
it's a really exciting time here. It's a great time to be a musician in Huntsville. You have a city behind you trying to do everything it can to provide the resources you need to thrive as both an artist and or somebody that just wants to work in the music industry itself. But at the same time, like these things don't happen overnight. Nashville and Austin and Chicago and LA and their music scenes in their current state, like definitely took more than a few months and a couple of years to get to where they are. But we got to keep putting building blocks in place that'll get us in the same conversation with those cities. So I'd say just keep working hard, keep distinguishing yourself as an artist and creating original music and doing what you can to separate your live show from other people and really making a name for yourself, both in Huntsville and to create opportunities for you on tour in other cities. Because, you know, we're within a 3-hour radius of a lot of good markets too, so you can really develop a nice little touring base. So.
Love that. So keep doing what you're doing. Just be patient. It's coming.
Yeah, keep working hard, keep your head down. Everybody starts from somewhere, and you know, with a lot of hard work and a little luck, like we'll all get to where we want to be.
Love that.
You're gonna love this wing even more.
Okay, I know you like. I'm gonna take the flat because
I'm team drummies, yeah.
Drum.
Oh, which one is this?
We're scared.
Can we see what sauce they are before we?
Yeah, it's four.
Okay, so this is a chili habanero.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It helps sauce. You need to do a pour a little something.
That has some habanero.
I should have eaten before this, maybe.
The women in our Huntsville music industry are just a cut above the rest, you know.
Right.
Thank you.
Or that we don't have a survival instinct, maybe.
Now, I'm not gonna say that was child's play, but maybe we're like in middle school now.
I think so. I'm gonna ask you the question, and then I'm gonna go back and eat as you answer. I'm gonna talk about you as a music fan.
Okay.
Go back to childhood a little bit.
Okay.
What was your first ever concert?
My first ever concert was Michael Damian at the Mobile, Alabama Greater Gulf State Fair. If you remember do you remember the song Rock On? The Hey Kid Rock and Roll. It was him. I was really little. My mom was a huge fan of that song. She would rock it out on our carpool every day on the way to work and on the way to school, I should say. Found out he was coming to the fair. We got there early, got right in the front row. And, you know, at the time, it was like the greatest thing ever because first experience at a concert, front row, Michael Damian. He had like a #1 song at the time. And first good concert I went to was Aerosmith at the Pensacola Civic Center. And opening was actually Huntsville's own Brother Kane.
Really?
Yeah.
That is so fun.
Yeah, circle back. I saw where they're doing a show here soon. Was like, oh my goodness, I know them from
back when.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I think that there's something about like an open air fair concert being your first experience too, because it's something you're kind of familiar with. It's already a little magical, and then you're like, oh my god, and here's this whole other aspect. This is crazy.
Oh yeah, and then like years later, like getting older, going to shows at the Greater Gulf State Fair, it kind of lost its magic because you realize like, wow, at the time it's like, you know,
Yeah.
like the Orion or the Hollywood Bowl, but just the fair.
That's fair.
Nice. I saw what you did there.
And
Yeah.
I do think that it was foolish to do the pour over.
Yeah.
I'm regretting it a little bit. I still feel okay, but
No regrets.
no regrets. All
Now I
right.
have Michael Damian stuck in my head.
Sing
Not a
it.
bad thing.
What's that song?
Hey kid, rock and roll, rock on.
Oh.
So if you need a talent to fill your venue stage,
Opener, please. All right. I'm getting scared, but let's do it. Okay.
all right.
That one tastes more like a traditional buffalo wing.
Yeah,
It's like a back of the tongue spice.
yeah. Still middle school.
It's okay.
All good.
We're okay with it.
Word
We're
is that
fine.
word is that this is where we
This
get
is
out
where
of
it
middle
goes
school.
off the rails.
But ooh,
All right. Guilty pleasure song. What song are you like, this is my favorite, but I will never admit it?
I mean, I can't say it because I'd be admitting it.
It's okay. I won't survive the next round.
It actually came on my little YouTube mix today. It is Pink, Raise Your Glass. It's
What
like,
a jam.
you know,
What
I like
a
my girl power
jam.
comes out, and I just
Yeah.
like not too embarrassing of one, right?
No. Because that's a real bop. Like, that's a real
Yeah.
moment.
But
You put that on and you're like, I can party anywhere at any
Oh,
time.
yeah. Rock it out, then you look over at a red light and you see everybody staring at you, and you're like, you know.
I want to talk about this real fast. This is not FDA approved. This is unlabeled.
Oh, we're doing homemade homemade sauces now.
Dare we dip?
Dip and cheers.
Dip and cheers it is.
I'm gonna make sure this one's good and coated because
Yeah, I also want to do that. This one looks like chili paste. So I have concerns.
probably like a bad idea coating it, but
Yeah. It shouldn't
cheers.
be. Okay, cheers.
see you on the other side. We're heating up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Got a lot of low heat, I
That's good.
feel.
All the flavors have been really tasty.
Yeah,
Regardless of heat, they're really
excellent curation.
that's the challenge. Is can you make things hot but also keep it flavored where it's not
Palatable.
just hot?
Right.
Yeah. On a nice course towards middle school graduation, I think.
Sure.
That one has a little lingering on the tongue.
It stays. It grows. It
Yeah,
grows.
it's I can still taste it even though I've already.
Swallowed it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. What album do you always find yourself going back to?
Frightened Rabbit, the Midnight Organ Fight.
That is my favorite album of all
Really?
time. Yes.
Oh wow.
That is my favorite
really?
album of all time.
Yeah,
That is my answer to that.
it's a banger, as the kids
is
say.
such
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's
Yeah.
so about like mental illness and depression. So
Ah.
I love it so much. Just hearing it called a banger is one of my favorite things that anyone's
It's
ever.
like, make sure your shuffle's off and
That's right.
start at track 1 and let it play all the way through. And
Oh my gosh.
it is a perfect piece of art.
It is an absolutely perfect album. It really, really, really is.
Yeah.
And the next one also was great. I mean, just everything
Yeah.
he ever did. I am obsessed with him.
When I was living in Austin running a venue, they played a South by Southwest show for us and had a nice night hanging out with him and the rest of the band on the roof of the venue till about 5 in the morning one night, just talking about all things like music and Scotland and just awesome people. Great, very memorable evening. It was the Scottish Arts Council, so
Stop.
500 people, all from Scotland, and a whiskey
Oh my
sponsor.
God.
Good times.
That is so funny. Actually, when I did an interview for the first year of Women in Music weekend, and Matt Wake interviewed me, he asked who my favorite band was, and I said Frightened Rabbit.
No
and he
way.
was like, do you want to name a woman? And I was like, no, I'm good with Frightened Rabbit. I'm gonna lock in that.
Nice.
Like, are you sure? Yeah.
I'm so excited right now. I don't think I've ever met anybody else whose album that was their favorite. So
I
at
love
least
them
in a
so
conversation.
much.
So
Yeah, this is a full bonding
I was
experience.
listening to it today actually.
I listened to it, way too often in their
Yeah.
entire catalog. All right, this one is Jamaican.
All right.
Jamaican Scotch bonnet.
Wait, Jamaican what?
A Jamaican Scotch bonnet.
Huh.
Pepper sauce.
Sounds nice and sweet and welcoming.
Yeah, it sounds like nothing will hurt about this
Yellow.
at all.
All right. Yeah, I'm still feeling the other one.
Yeah, it's still growing, in fact. It's like mango-y.
Mhm. I'm going to take a page out of your playbook and see.
Yeah, it grows as well. I'm gonna dip.
My mouth actually
Already
might
did.
still be numb from the last one, so this order might have worked out well.
That one just goes right to the uvula, you know?
We had a rough freshman year. But now we're getting our driver's license.
Yeah. Now that I know your answer might be Frightened Rabbit for this, I'm gonna ask you, We have stood next to each other at several Orion concerts, had the pleasure, the immense joy. What is your dream concert for the Orion?
I don't know. It'd be hard to pick just one. Can I do a couple or maybe like three?
Yeah, you can do them.
So
You can do as many.
Robin, because she's the queen. Robin with a Y. George Strait would be amazing.
Ooh,
And Kendrick would be awesome.
amazing.
So a taste of like several genres, and if I had to pick one, like Robin is like my all-time favorite live performer, and
Love that.
yeah, it's like you cannot leave a Robin show without like today being drenched in sweat because like there's
Not
that
feeling
like
like you
pressure
need
of
15
dancing
minutes.
and having the best time of your life by everybody else there. So
That is
never
so
been to a
much-
Robin show where I didn't have the best time of my life.
That would be great. We've got that big pit, Stick everyone there, let them dance it out, have a great time.
Let's do it. So if you could get Robin tomorrow,
I will.
that'd be awesome. Thank
I'll
you.
work on that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna put in some calls. I am very important. They're gonna be like, "Who are you?" I'm calling on behalf of Matt Mandrella.
Oh, tall guy. Yeah.
This is Da Bomb Beyond Insanity Hot Sauce. It is from the show. So
Is that a nuclear sign?
it is. I think it's
As in
actually
like
a little,
danger and
It's on a torpedo, I believe.
Oh.
I'm not familiar with weapons of war.
a nuclear indicator sign thingy on
Straight to
a
you.
bomb. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So this is nuclear
This
and
is a
it's-
warhead. Yeah. No.
Oh, wow.
Enough on there. Just a tiny dip. Just to make sure, I just wanted to.
We definitely shouldn't be worried that the audience is making sure there's enough sauce on this one.
Yeah, this is not ominous at all. All right.
We got cheers.
Sniff it first, please.
Oh, wow. How do you get smoke in a bottle?
So scared.
Just want to make sure you don't combust.
How would you describe that flavor?
Lit cigarette? Oh, wow.
Oh my god. Oh, when you swallow, it's rough. It's like sandpaper.
This is the first taste I'm not a fan of. Regardless of heat, this just is not.
I don't know if I'd call that a taste. It's like somebody just, it's like slipped under my tongue and now it just burns from here down.
Pause.
If you could attend any concert, past or present, Doctor Who time machine style, what concert would you pick?
What?
I can't say it again, man.
What year in our adolescence are we now?
First divorce.
We just overslept for the ACT.
Feeling good, feeling fine?
So they get hotter than that, huh? I'm not a fan of that one.
No?
I would like to see Elvis or the Beatles live.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Elvis post 1968, pre 72. Beatles post Sgt. Pepper.
Do you feel like you would want to do the rooftop sessions? They get back rooftop or no? Like a full concert.
No, I'd want to
experience where
be
you
like
might
with the
get
crowd.
trampled?
I'd want to see like I'd want like the energy of the audience.
The
and,
hysteria.
yeah.
Yeah. I think that's definitely part of it.
So we're done. Right? The
Yeah,
audience is
only-
going to eat these?
Oh my god.
2 more, you're right there.
Oh, that was brutal. I'm not going to lie. That might have been the spiciest thing I've ever eaten in my
Really?
life. Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
I got bad news. This is Carolina Reaper.
Oh, awesome.
I won't read it aloud for the sake of
Kick your butt hot.
kick your butt hot. There are a lot of little horseshoes on it to really drive that point home.
Is there
you're
is
gonna
there
get
any
kicked.
like nuclear warhead sign like the last one? 'Cause
There isn't a weapon of mass destruction.
I'm going to go ahead and come out and say like any food that has a nuclear warhead bomb sign on it, I'm not going to ever eat.
No, we're gonna stop that. All right.
All right.
Let's go. I do want to say though that I feel like my lips look really plump, and maybe I will never have to get filler if I just do this like once a year.
You look great, by the way. Like you
Thank
still look the same as when we started this
It's
whole
because I
thing.
came in sweaty.
Don't forget to dip. Don't
Did
forget.
you dip?
No,
It's hard to dip on the flats.
not the drums, because that's the best wing. This is what we signed up for.
Yeah. Why did we do that? This one's
See, that was hot, but like at least it tasted good. The other one was just like hot to be hot. This is
yeah.
hot, but you have a little flavor, and
This tastes like food, which is a step up from the last one.
everything is flowing.
Yeah.
So
Is this a good?
all the allergy problems that I had 5 minutes ago are all gone.
What is one of the craziest things that you have learned about the music industry as a whole, based on your experiences in Austin and Memphis and beyond?
You know, there's always like some really fun writers and really funny writers.
Yeah.
I always love reading like the band writers. Just some of the craziest like unique things they kind of like throw in there. It's always interesting. You know, there's artists that have like a reputation of being difficult and end up being like the easiest,
Delightful.
nicest people to work with. And then, you know, there's teams that have a reputation for being easy to work with and, you know, catch people on a wrong day and, you know, they're not in the best mood. But, you know, just the overall unpredictability and fun of the industry, I think, is the big takeaway. So
We come to the end.
cannot feel my face.
No, I can feel my face, and it feels like a lot of needles.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm not liking it.
Yeah, I feel like I have a fever.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like yeah, everything is. This was a really enjoyable experience until right there.
Yeah, we're coasting.
Kaboom! And it has a. Is that a pepper inside a stomach?
Oh no! No, I think it's actually a choo 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 gun range.
Oh,
Choo
kaboom!
choo choo! Fired
As
a
in,
lot of
oh,
guns
as
my
in
way.
like it's like a gun shooting you in the
Yeah,
stomach.
yeah.
Kaboom is loaded with heat extracted to a concentrated form and specifically blended to destroy the targeted heat receptor taste buds. It won't kill
Excuse
you.
me?
It won't kill you, but you may wish it did. This has 4 million Scoville units. What's a Scoville unit? 4 times concentrated pepper spray.
So don't sniff that one. Maybe.
Don't eat this one. Ugh. Okay. A little dab. A little dab. A little concentrated pepper spray. Whew.
Yeah. How do you see it? Yeah. What do you see? What would be your dream come true in 5 years? Here in Huntsville.
They're saying a lot of nice things about the future, knowing we will not survive this wing.
Let's see how you do first.
Oh!
Ladies first. Chivalry. Oh man,
When I swallowed it, went up into my sinuses.
that was a bad idea. Oh, that was such a bad idea. I can tell.
Okay, last question. When you think of the future, what do you see for Huntsville in the next 5 years?
You know, I think that it'd be awesome to have a cool festival, if not more than one festival. You know, more music venues, more musicians living here. I think that right now, a lot of people go out seeking out live music, and their frustration stems from there not being enough live music options.
Yep.
I'd love it if in 5 years the frustration stems from there being too many live music options. Like
Yeah.
somewhere
What do I pick?
yeah, like somewhere when you go to a festival, your 2 favorite bands are on different stages at the same time. You know, do I go to this show or do I go to that show? I think that's be a great problem to have in 5 years.
That would be beautiful.
Alex, I had the best time of my life today.
My much shortened life.
Yeah. I'm like feeling that one in my whole body.
Yeah, that one.
That one's made it to like my chest.
What a
Wow.
beautiful night.
What a beautiful night. Thank you for inviting me to participate in
Thank
this.
you so much.
It
for
was a
letting me
blast.
Put you in the hot seat.
I'm going to drink another, what is this, our 4th cup of milk?
Yeah, this is our. We're on a gallon each at this point.
So, cheers.
Oh, thanks,
Cheers.
guys.
Cheers.
So good.